All right. So this is the portal request application that enables you to carry out requests as a portal user. So in this case, you don't really need to pay for multiple users. This application was developed because we realized that some of our clients actually need to register or to use Odoo with over 1,000 users. And then at its stance, we are actually trying to develop this application to help clients to meet up or to allow their users to use up to like 6,000 users just by having access to this application. So users or employees can actually add as portal users. From here, all you can do is to install the application and have it registered on your system. So this is the current web page. You can actually customize your web page, but this was developed for a client. All right. So coming here, you can now click on your request, and then the system is actually going to show you all the requests from this client. So you can see all the requests that we configured from the back end, ranging from material requests. You can actually use this to view all your requests, procurement requests, payment requests, vehicle requests, and a whole lot of them, expenses, cash advance, and the rest of them. All right. So whichever requests that you've configured on the system, you'll be able to see them here. So once you toggle this, you can be able to see the requests and then be able to see all the requests categorized. So these are your general requests. From here, you can be able to see the status of each of your requests. And then, so coming here, I can now click on this. Once I click on one of the record, the system is actually going to show me all the informations of this particular request. So you can see the approval date and the person that needs to approve it at that point in time. And you can also actually use this to create a record and then use this to go back. So in case you have multiple records, so in case you have multiple records, you can use this to create. So this is what we have. Of course, you'll be able to view all informations of that particular record. So here you can be able to add messages. Of course, maybe for instance, your manager have not been able to approve this, you can be able to add informations about this particular um, request. Maybe your manager will be able to see that, and then you can also add attachment. Then you can be able to see every information by notifications, and if there is any need for SMS integration, we also added it here. So you need to configure your SMS integration for this to work. But here you can be able to view every other information. Also, you can edit this just like the functionalities that we are having on the back end system. So you can be able to have some of these features utilized here. So we're actually improving this application. So you can see the communication trade. So all the users can be portal users, but they will have access to do requests and also create requests. So in case you want to create a request, you can use this functionality to create your request. All right, all you need to provide is your vendor or staff ID, and then select the ones that you are responsible to the type of request you want to do. These are the ones that are published online, and then the type of request, if a new one or the ones you want to modify, and then the subjects, descriptions, and a whole lot of them. And then once you submit this, the users, the internal users, or your manager can actually come in via the portal request if he has access to the port. If he doesn't have access to the internal system, he can just come in here and then view that request and approve it if he has access to as a manager or have access to approve that particular memo. Recall when I was showing this application, you can actually come in and to the particular office memo application to configure your access. So take for instance, if I open up one of the configurations I've done, you can be able to see one of these. Let's use this for instance. You can be able to see this that I've configured. You can be able to add more stages, and then the system will also recognize this and the person that needs to approve this. So you can add multiple people to approve this particular request. Right. So this is just it for now. So more features are coming in. So this is done on version 16 and also in version 17. All right. So we also have version 14. You can feel free to go to the App Store or kindly request the contact in the description of this video to be able